People still saying bang?
Oh, I do. We are gonna bang.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 actors who starred in multiple movies together.
How long would you stay?
Until we had nothing more to say.
For this list, we'll be looking at the actors whose chemistry was so strong that appearing in one film together just wasn't enough. If we missed your favourite pairing, let us know in the comments below. Number 10. Ryan Gosling and Emma Stone.
Thanks.
Sure.
When Ryan Gosling and Emma Stone first paired up for 2011's Crazy Stupid Love, they were both famous and beloved in their own rights. But no one could have expected how adored the two would become as a pair.
You're not ready for the big move.
Yes, I am. I want your big move.
You can't handle the big move, trust me.
Tell me a big move.
I work Dirty Dancing into the conversation.
From the very first scene they share in Crazy Stupid Love, the chemistry is electric. And when you're tasked with recreating a scene from Dirty Dancing, it very well better be. The two went on to star together in 2013's Gangster Squad and 2016's La La Land, a film that brought them both critical and popular acclaim.
So you agree?
That's right. What a waste of a lovely night.
We hope to see these two back on the silver screen together soon. Number 9. Nick Frost and Simon Pegg.
Through the gardens. What's the matter, Danny? You never taken a shortcut before?
They're the two best friends that anyone could have. Simon Pegg and Nick Frost have been buddies since the 1990s and have been putting out quality comedic films for almost as long. The two starred in the British sitcom Space together, but their real foray into the cultural consciousness came with 2004's Shaun of the Dead.
Now, some of these are limited. Whoa! What was that? I think it was Blue Monday. Man, there was an original pressing.
The zombie comedy was a massive hit worldwide, shooting the best friends into the spotlight. Since then, they've collaborated on comedies like Hot Fuzz, The World's End, and Paul.
You've had enough! This is the world's end, man! I know!
We can't wait to see what sort of hijinks this hilarious duo gets up to next. Number 8. Christian Bale and Amy Adams.
Is that Duke Ellington on your bracelet?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, it is. He died this year, you know?
I know. I doubt anyone else here knows or cares about it.
While they may not be romantically involved, we think it's safe to say Amy Adams and Christian Bale may be one of the strongest Oscar power couples out there.
I came here to make things right.
Okay, let's make things right.
Yeah.
The two have starred together in not one, not two, but 3 Oscar-nominated films over the years: The Fighter, American Hustle, and Vice.
But I say to you now, rest, retire. Thou hast honored thy vows to wife and crown.
As blindness usurped vision in you, my wife.
Not only did they star in those movies, but both Bale and Adams were nominated for Oscars for each of their performances. Bale won for his role in 2011's The Fighter, but we're still waiting for Amy to get her due. Who knows? Maybe we'll see another team-up from these two in the future. Number 7. Jonah Hill and Channing Tatum. These two might not have made as many movies together as some of the other pairings on this list, but the ones they have made are too perfect to pass up.
When he talking? My name is Jeff. It's Jefe, man.
In 2012, Channing Tatum and Jonah Hill paired up for the remake of 21 Jump Street, and a comedic gold was born. Both 21 Jump Street and its sequel, 22 Jump Street, feature adept and sharp comedic timing from Hill and Tatum, who are both impossible not to love.
Schmidt, we got one! We got one, I got him! Yes!
In just 2 movies, the two stars gave audiences endless quotable lines, a drug sequence for the ages, and, of course, Tatum's character's pitch-perfect reaction to finding out Hill's character is sleeping with the captain's daughter.
Oh, oh, shit! No! That is not happening right now!
Number 6. Paul Newman and Robert Redford. It doesn't get better than the classics, especially when those classics look like Paul Newman and Robert Redford. It's hard to think about one of these actors without also thinking of the other, so you might be surprised to know they really only starred in 2 movies together: 1969's Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid and 1973's The Sting.
Hey, you, Kelly. Yes, sir. Run those bums out of here.
Playing Old West outlaws in one film and con men in the other, Redford and Newman perfected the art of playing likeable guys on the wrong side of the law, and did it with enough flair and charm that you wanted them to get away with whatever they were planning. Their witty banter and instant chemistry made them timeless.
For a moment I thought we were in trouble.
Number 5, Ben Stiller and Owen Wilson.
Excuse me, brah. You're excused. And I'm not your bra.
On to our second best friend duo that make absolutely hilarious movies together. Ben Stiller and Owen Wilson met each other in the 1990s and have been making comedy magic ever since. Reportedly, Stiller reached out to Wilson first to let him know how much he loved Bottle Rocket, a 1996 film directed by Wes Anderson and written by Anderson and Wilson. Lucky for us, that initiative on Stiller's part led to some of the best comedies of the early aughts.
So what got you into carpentering?
Carpentry? I guess I'd have to say Jesus. He was a carpenter, and I just figured if you're going to follow in someone's footsteps, who better than Christ?
From Meet the Parents to Zoolander to Starsky and Hutch, these two are always up to something, and that something is often side-splittingly funny.
For your information, my hair is naturally curly.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
That's a perm job all the way.
Touch it.
Hey, why are you touching him?
Number 4, Tom Hanks and Meg Ryan.
May I ask who you are?
Kathleen Kelly. I own this store. And you are?
Joe. Just call me Joe.
When it comes to rom-coms, it basically doesn't get better than Tom Hanks and Meg Ryan. Ever since 1990's Joe versus the Volcano, the romantic on-screen connection between these two has been undeniable.
Oh, good morning, Dee Dee.
Hi, Joe. What's with the shoe?
And what's more, they're apparently good friends in real life. Both Hanks and Ryan have nothing but glowing things to say about each other, complementing their lovely on-screen chemistry with real-life camaraderie. Things only get better for these two throughout the 90s. While they started with Joe versus the Volcano, the decade later brought rom-com classics like Sleepless in Seattle and You've Got Mail, cementing Hanks and Ryan as rom-com royalty.
Callie.
Number 3, Elizabeth Taylor and Richard Burton. Off-screen, they might have had a tumultuous love affair, but on-screen, they were utterly unstoppable. Elizabeth Taylor and Richard Burton met on the set of 1963's Cleopatra.
But I will never be free of you.
They were both married to other people at the time, but quickly began a love affair that was not only condemned by the Vatican, but also jump-started years of on- and off-screen drama.
Yes, well, I hope we'll be able to help him.
I want to make it quite clear that in my opinion he doesn't need any help.
Liz and Dick went on to make 10 more films together, maybe the most of any duo on this list, including the critically lauded Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf in 1966 and The Taming of the Shrew in 1967.
Myself am moved to woo thee for my wife.
Moved?
Their on-screen chemistry paired with their off-screen relationship made them some of the most famous stars Hollywood has ever seen. Number 2, Adam Sandler and Drew Barrymore. Adam Sandler has had many a wonderful screen partner during his long career. We could have gone with his collaborations with comedian Rob Schneider.
You can do it!
Or wax poetic about his romantic comedies with Jennifer Aniston.
I don't want to give it away. It was the butler. The butler did it.
It's never the butler who did it.
But one Sandler scene partner rises head and shoulders above the rest: Drew Barrymore. Audiences first fell in love with this duo in 1998's The Wedding Singer, where they effortlessly charmed everyone with their wacky chemistry.
It could be so nice growing old with you.
In 2004, they made 50 First Dates, which somehow became an even bigger hit than their first film.
I was so nervous to come here and meet the guy that makes me fall in love with him every day.
Well, probably thought I couldn't live up to the hype.
Since then, the two have only starred in one other film together, but we hope we get another Sandler and Barrymore outing soon.
So, you organize closets for a living?
Yes.
Is it hard to find people who can't organize their own closets?
Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honourable mentions. Tina Fey and Amy Poehler. From SNL besties to movie stars.
He'll know I'm hiding something. I'm the worst liar.
Okay, tell me 3 things about yourself and make one of them a lie.
Okay, I'm from Pennsylvania. I am a Leo, and I am 5'9".
George Clooney and Brad Pitt. A heist has never looked this good.
It's never been done before. It's gonna need planning and a large crew. Guns? Not exactly. There's a lot of security, but the take. What's the target? 8 figures each. What's the target? When was the last time you were in Vegas?
Katharine Hepburn and Spencer Tracy. On-screen love turned to something real.
Good morning.
What now?
I've come home, Sam.
Humphrey Bogart and Lauren Bacall. Bogey and Bacall, a fairy tale romance.
Anybody got a match?
Ginger Rogers and Fred Astaire. These two danced right into our hearts.
Dance with me, I want my arm about you. The charm about you will carry me through to heaven.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1, Robert De Niro and Joe Pesci. Robert De Niro has had great working relationships with many talented actors. Trust us, we could rewatch the dinner scene from Heat with him and Al Pacino all day.
I am never going back. Then don't take down scores.
But there's one actor who, when paired with De Niro, is lights out every time. Joe Pesci and Robert De Niro have appeared in myriad movies together over the years, including, but not limited to, 1990's Goodfellas, 1995's Casino, and 2019's The Irishman.
You play bocce?
Nah.
Each actor is incredible on their own, but it's hard to ignore the electricity between the two when you put them in a scene together, despite the actual size of their roles. Martin Scorsese definitely couldn't ignore it, putting the two actors opposite each other in 4 different films over the years.
She's there with you? She's there with you?
Yeah, she's here.
I'll be right over.
All right.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.